My family may not be perfect. We may not always see eye to eye. But one thing we do agree on, we are for sure family.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Mattie's Kitchen. Today I'll be showing you how to make some old-fashioned corn. This corn, I took the skin off the corn and now I cleaned it and now I'm ready to, shave it so you can, that's how you do fried corn. You take it, fresh corn, this is fresh corn. And I'm taking it, and have a sharper knife than this, but anyway, take the corn off. See, that look just like the regular corn you see in a can. The only difference is I take the stuff off the cob. You know, once you take the corn off, I take and scrape the cob. That's how you get that old-fashioned corn. See, here it is. Corn that. Make sure you take these, and this is important because you need this for the thickness. Because you know how some corn beef, you go in the store and you buy a can of cream style corn, and you see how runny it be because they don't do this. This is important. Just clean as good as you can. Okay, that's good enough. Now here's the corn. I'm getting ready. This is the corn. I took them off. I think I had about 8 corn cobs. I had about 8 of them. And I took and did them before. And it's ready to fry now. All you do is you need some oil. I fried a little bit in the oil. Cut the stove on. Cut the stove kind of high so it can get heated a little bit. That's enough because you don't want to have too much oil. Let it get hot. Now that the oil is hot enough, I take the corn and I put inside the oil so it can start frying. And I like a spoon like this because I can work better with it. See, skillet, that's good enough. Put it in here. Only thing I'm gonna use in here is some salt, a little salt. Just a little salt. All of it seasoned, and I use a little pepper. I don't measure nothing. I just, because I always taste my food. Once I always taste my food, cut this up a little bit more because you want to start letting it fry a little, so you can just go and let it cook and leave it alone till it's fried a little bit. The corn about a good, I'll say a good, maybe an hour almost, because the corn, once you do all of this, all you're going to do is, once you get the corn fried, you're going to take and add a little water in there and let it simmer until it gets tender. And then you'll thicken it up with some flour. So I got flour and I got sugar. This is the flour. I'll thicken up with some water and flour. But you'll see everything I'm doing, as I go on. So I'm going to let the corn fry a little bit. Put the top on it so it can. By putting the top on it, you want it to fry too, but by putting the top on it, it's gonna kind of make it a little softer. It's gonna get softer, it'll lessen the cooking time. And then I come back, it's gonna take about a good 15 minutes until it get like I want to get. And I'll show you how I want it to get. And the corn has been frying for about maybe a good 15 minutes. And so, look, that's how it's frying. It's been thick like. Take it and stir it like this right here, let it fry. I'm gonna add a little bit more seasons in it because I like to see my corn, see my pepper. I like to see it, so I'm gonna put a little bit more pepper on it. Just a little bit. Put a little bit more salt on it. Just let it fry. You also can add. I also put butter in my corn. I put butter, so that's 1/2 stick. That's 1/2 stick. Try again. Put another stick in there for that flavor. Like I say, honey, my cooking is good. You don't eat it every day, You just eat it for special occasion. I'm just showing you how some things people be saying, oh, I want some fried corn. And I'm showing you how I cook fried corn. And it's always really good. See how good that look? And get a little taste and see if it's seasoned enough, good enough, and just taste some of it. And that's the best way when you're cooking, because I don't measure anything. I really don't. I just know about what it takes, because I've been doing it for a while. And but a new cooker, I just say, you know, once you put your salt in, I mean, it's good to measure stuff like cakes and pies and stuff, but plain cooking, you really should know, you know, just know about, start trying to not measure it. I'll just put in what you think it is. So I'm gonna taste this right now. This stuff is good. I don't have to put nothing in it, I'm serious. The corn is sweet enough. So, I'm gonna let this cook for, I'm gonna let it cook some more for a while. And just till it kind of dry out, because I'm gonna put water here too, a little water goes in here. I'm gonna put a little water in here, so it got to cook a while. So, because corn is kind of, you know, it's kind of coarse, and it kind of take a little while to cook. But let it cook a while. Then once it cooks enough, and gets softened up, I'm gonna add my thickening to it. Okay, I'm gonna put the top back on it and let it cook for a little while. I've been cooking for about 30 minutes, and it's tender enough. Because one thing that people don't understand, vegetables can be crunchy. You don't have to cook all the way, because you lose all the stuff that you need to go in your body if you overcook it. So even when you're cooking your corn, if it's a little crunchy, it's still, as long as it tastes good, and this corn really has a good taste. The corn was sweet enough, and just let it, you don't have to worry about it being all the way done, all that. Like if they'll look crunchy, then that's good. Okay, I said this one cooked enough. See how it look? See, then I'm gonna put the flour and add some flour. It's plain flour. Sprinkle some in here. This flour is just to thicken it up. You make it a little thick, because you're gonna add some more water in it. You're gonna thicken it up and let it cook a little bit more. You don't need it. This is kind of thick. When I took it off the cob, I scraped the cob, and it's thick, pretty thick. Add just a little bit more flour to give it that. If you've never seen fried corn before, this is the way it should look. Stir it up. Don't make a mess like me, y'all. See that mess? And so I'm gonna add a little bit more water, and I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna let it cook. Then it'll be done. I don't need nothing else in here. But one thing about cream style corn, it's sweet enough to me. Sugar, you can put a little sugar in, but this corn is really sweet, so I'm just gonna put a little tap in it. Just a little tap. And I'm gonna let it thicken up a little bit, and it'll be ready. Let it cook and simmer some and let it thicken up. And you're ready, you got fried corn. And I'm gonna show you, so simple. I'm gonna show you the finish, how it look when I finish. So I'm gonna let this cook for another, a good, maybe 30 minutes, so you can thicken up from the flour. Put the top on it, cut the stove up some, and let it cook. Let it you don't need it wet like this. That's how I look at it. In the can, it's wet. When you take and pour it out, the corn is all, I mean, you don't even know it's a corn. It's so, they let it cook a lot. And it's about the same thickness in the can. But you really can eat it like this if it was done. But I kind of like mine just a little drier to give it that old-fashioned look. Stir it, because you don't want no burnt corn. I think that's the worst thing in the world to have burnt corn. So I kind of know how mine's cooked and how my skillet is. But if this is your first time cooking it, make sure you stir it. You don't let it dry out too bad, but you want fried corn. And this is really, fried corn is really the correct name for fried corn. It's cream style corn. It's cream style. But a long time ago, this is how we cooked it. And you know, it was good. But it's just like you open a can, this is how a can's supposed to look, just like this. But it don't. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook a little bit more. Make sure your stove is kind of low so it won't burn, and make sure you check on it, you know, every now and then, because it's really it's done, but you want it just a little drier. So I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more. Okay. Okay, y'all. I kind of taste it again. I'm gonna add just a little bit more season, cause I don't over season. That's one thing I think if you're not a cook, you don't have to do all over season, putting all that high blood pressure stuff in you and all that other stuff that you really don't need. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more stuff in it, just a little bit more. It's really good, but I'll be feeding somebody else, so you know, I'll put a little extra for them. Just a little more, just a little more. And maybe I'll put a little flour in, just maybe. Now you all, when you're cooking, go to how you like stuff to look and how you like stuff to taste. So nobody can tell you how to cook your food. So how you like for food to taste. So just, you know, just cook it till you think it's how it tastes like you want it to taste. Season it like you want to season. That's something that a new cook needs to learn. Because everybody be a little nervous when they're cooking, you know, I don't care how good you can cook, you get a little nervous. So most time is to always taste your food. If it don't taste good to you, you know good and well it's not going to taste good to nobody else. So the key in cooking is cook it and taste it. You add a little bit more, you know, you add a little bit more, whatever it needs in it. But make sure when you finish your food, make sure your food tastes like you want it, like you like it for it to taste. Not like somebody else, because you're the one who cooked it and it's supposed to be pleasing to you. And so, and I know that's how I cook my food. I always like for it to taste good to me. Then I know it's going to taste good to somebody else. Okay, I'm going to let this cook a little bit more. And it's about ready now. Let it dry. In fact, right now, if you want to, you can take the top off so it can dry out a little bit. You know. To me, this look pretty good. Some people don't like stuff that looks like this, but it really tastes good. Just try it, you know. And also, I cooked a green sweet potato turkey and stuffing. But it's a long video. But if you never cooked before, like some young people, they want to impress their mother-in-law. If you go by my instruction, you will have the best turkey you ever taste, the best greens you ever taste, and the best candied yam you ever taste. So just stick to the recipe and enjoy it. But this corn is looking good, and let it cook some. You see how simple it was? It was just, I took the corn, I cleaned the corn, I took and put some little grease oil in. I put some oil. You can use, some people use the old-fashioned way, but I don't know whether you should be. That's not that healthy. It's fry you some bacon and use that bacon grease. I started to do that, so I said, no, I'm gonna show them this way. And use that bacon grease, and it has a very good taste too. But I chose to use oil, vegetable oil, and I put the oil in the pan. I cleaned the corn. I put the oil in the skillet. And I put the corn in and I let it just, you know, fry it a little bit with the oil, giving that oil taste. And then after that, I seasoned it with black pepper and salt. That's all I put in there. And put a little butter in there and put some water and let it, you know, soften the corn a little bit. And then after I did that, side's coming, keep stirring. After I did that, I put the flour in it and some more water and let it thicken up, and here's the corn. Just and let it cook. After a while, you can take the top off of it, so it, you know, that's what I did, so it can dry out a little bit. But one thing about corn, the key of corn looking good, don't let it dry out too much, because this is a good consistent. Because if you let it dry out really good, when you get ready to serve and it get cold, it's not going to be that good. But this is good enough. This corn is good enough. It might be a little crunchy, but like I said, I want to taste my vegetables. I want to know what vegetable I'm eating. So it's pretty good. This is what you call fried corn, y'all. But if it's not seasoned good enough, the way I showed you. Add what you want to add in there. But this is the idea of how you make fried corn. And I thank you all. Make sure that you all view Sure Family YouTube channel. And you'll see me in the Mattie kitchen. I got 3 things. Like I said, fried green tomatoes. I got the Thanksgiving dinner, and now I have fried corn. So thank you very much. Tune in again. Thank you.
This is a warm welcome from the bottom of our hearts from the Sure Family channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Until next time, see ya.